You wake up, you check your phone. You drive to work in a car with wheels turning beneath you. Wheels feel ancient. Wheels feel like the beginning of everything humans ever built. But the real answer is far stranger. 6,000 years before anyone rolled a wheel across the earth, hunter-gatherers in what is now southeastern Turkey raised massive stone pillars into the sky and carved them with foxes, scorpions, and vultures. No farms, no writing, no metal tools. And yet they built something so advanced, it forced archaeologists to rewrite the story of civilization itself. The site is called Göbekli Tepe, Potbelly Hill. For centuries, it was just a mound in the wheat fields. But in 1994, German archaeologist Klaus Schmidt walked the hill and noticed limestone fragments that didn't belong to any farm. What he found beneath the soil changed everything. Circles of T-shaped limestone pillars, some over 5 meters tall, some weighing more than 10 tons, arranged deliberately, facing inward, like a theater built for a purpose no one alive remembers. Carved into the stone, snakes coiling toward the sky, vultures with wings spread wide, boars, foxes, scorpions, each one placed with intention. Here is where the timeline breaks. Archaeologists always believed farming came first, then surplus food, then stable communities, then temples. Gobekli Tepe flips that order. Radiocarbon dating places it around 9,600 BCE, 6,000 years before Stonehenge, 7,000 before the Pyramids of Giza. The builders were not farmers. They were hunter-gatherers, moving with the seasons, hunting gazelle, gathering wild grain. No permanent villages, no pottery, no wheel. Yet they organized enough labor and shared belief to quarry, carve, and raise stones the size of city buses. What does that mean? Monumental belief may have come first, and farming followed, perhaps to feed the workers who gathered to build and worship. Klaus Schmidt himself proposed this reversal, suggesting religion, not agriculture, sparked civilization. Archaeologist Ian Hodder called it a challenge to everything assumed about why humans first settled down. Later research led by Lee Clare found evidence of large-scale grain processing nearby, suggesting belief and bread may have grown together, not one causing the other. Then comes the twist. Around 8,000 BCE, the builders did something deliberate. They buried the entire complex, layer by layer, with rubble and bone. Not collapse, not disaster, a choice. Some researchers believe it was a ritual closing, a way of retiring a sacred space once its purpose was fulfilled. Whatever the reason, that burial preserved it. Left exposed, it likely would have eroded away within a few thousand years. Their act of forgetting became the reason we remember it today. Think about what drew thousands of scattered hunter-gatherer bands, speaking different dialects, competing for the same wild resources, to travel far and cooperate on a project with no immediate survival benefit, not shelter, not food storage, just meaning. That impulse never left you. You feel it every time you gather with strangers for something that matters, a concert, a vigil, a shared belief that pulls you out of daily survival into something larger. 11,000 years ago, before the wheel, before writing, before permanent homes, that same impulse raised stone circles out of empty hillside. Tonight, when you check your phone in a chair beneath a roof, in a life built on wheels and writing and permanence, remember that none of it came first. Meaning did. Like this if it blew your mind. Share it if you think someone else needs to see it. And subscribe. History has more secrets left to uncover.